to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know what you wanna say. 'Cause the plans are today, the time has changed. Keep the clothes on the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of DCA Wildcats, episode 221. As we get set for Cyberchase, the road continues. This is D1 here with you on commentary. What a night we have for you. Thank you for allowing me to be here with you once again. I really appreciate it. Our main event tonight is a big one, folks. You don't want to miss it. Morgan, Reincroft, and Saber will finally collide one-on-one. That is going to be our main event tonight. Also, we're going to get a preview of the Wildcats Tag Team Championship match at Cyberchase when Brie George takes on Amy Lynn for the first time ever. That's happening tonight. We have CJU in action as well here tonight against Allenby Martin, and we're going to kick off the night with a huge tag team match that just was made on the last episode of the Wildcats wins, as this vendetta, this rivalry, if you will, between Godsong and the Carnivore is going to culminate with this match here tonight. We've been waiting for it, and it's finally going to happen tonight. And there you see Akari Star on the left, Crystal on the right. The Carnival have been wanting this match for a while. Remember, it was the Carnival that attacked both Godsong and the Lotus Collective when they debuted here in DCA, and they've been a formidable team. Made it all the way to the finals of the tournament with that Sugarcast won to earn their tag team title match at Cyberchase. So these two are a formidable duo. They're usually a trio or more of a collective, if you will. But it's these two here in DCA for the time being. And they clearly want tag team gold. They clearly want to run the division, but there's only room for one at the top. And right now, that team at the top is the Succubus Club, Betsy Chairshot and Amy Lynn. And they will be defending those titles. They'll be defending those titles at Cyberchase. And you get to decide which stipulation that match will be under. All the voting links are in the description, so head on down there either now or after the show is over and make your voices heard, because the voting will end very soon. By the way, it will be ending at the end of the year. So when the clock strikes midnight and it goes January 1st, 2025, the voting for Cyberchase will end. And there was also some new voting on there as well. 2 new votes have been added. So make sure you go there and vote early and vote often. You can vote every 6 hours. But right now, we got to get to this match. A very important one, by the way. Godsong have not really been in a lot of people's minds lately, especially after their run-ins with the Lotus Collective. Hiromi on the left, Akemi on the right in the black hair. And Kenzie Cray was the one who suggested this match. She has said that she wants her hands on Suzuka, but Suzuka's been a little busy lately because she's been dealing with both Vanessa Price and Miyako Yukimura, if you haven't seen the last episode of Wildcats Sacred Ambitions. And that crazy ending to that show, as now Akari's taking it to Hiromi right now. Into the cover quickly. Early cover, only getting a 1 count. Speaking of that episode, we have a new DCA Diamonds Champion in Dani Rojas, who beat Heather Ray on the last episode for that championship. We will be hearing from Dani later on tonight. We also saw, after that match was over, Heather Ray have a little stare down with our current Wildcats champion, Eve Heron. Of course, Eve and Heather are no strangers to one another. They're practically best friends. And Heather is in the vote for one of the 5 challengers in the Doomsday Chamber for Eve's title. So we may see that at Cyberchase if you vote her in. So there is a lot at stake and a lot of things coming to DCA. As a matter of fact, Lucinda Red Eye Fear is not here tonight because she has been called to the DCA Board of Directors for some concern. I don't know what it is. I've not been informed. I just know that there's a meeting about the future of the Wildcats division that Lucinda was mandatory. It was a mandatory meeting that she had to be there for. So she's not here tonight. She will not be on the next Wildcats either. So I don't know what is going on, but I'm sure I'll find out at some point, as now double team by Godsong. And both of these teams clearly want to be in the running for whoever walks out of Cyberchase as the tag team champions. It could be the Succubus Club. It could be Sugarcast. And like I said, we're going to see later on tonight Brie George and Amy Lynn for the first time ever going one-on-one. And that's going to be a very interesting matchup, to say the least. Hiromi with a corkscrew moonsault. And I think a lot of people really looking forward to Cyberchase, these two teams included, just to see how that tag team title match shakes out. Crystal tagging in Akari now, and Akami's in the ring. You gotta know that Bad Amy is watching this, and you know Kinsey Cray is watching as well. We heard from Bad Amy on the last episode as well, saying that she's getting bored of not having anyone to challenge her for the Solar Star title, the Queens of Wrestling Solar Star title, or really just challenge her in DCA in general. But she's also in the vote for the Wildcats title, so her boredom may not last too much longer if she gets into that Doomsday Chamber at Cyberchase, I'll tell you that much. And she's already got a title defense coming up at Queens of Wrestling Elevation against Lucy Scarlett, so she's going to have some competition coming up as Godsong continues the offense on Akari now. And this is very good strategy by those two, just isolating Akari and keeping her away from her own corner as best as they possibly can. There's a head scissors taking down Akari Star, and now tagging in Akami again. Akami Tsukiko came in a few seasons ago, called herself the Beautiful Moon, and then she got taken by the Lotus Collective, rescued by Godsong, and this is the result. So she's been through it. But I don't think the Carnival care very much. They just want to win, and it's understandable. There's a Pele kick into the cover, but Hiromi right there to break it up. Again, these two teams, they're no strangers to each other. They were in a four-way matchup at Revelations for the tag team titles. that included the Lotus Collective, and it included Sakura Hagiwara and Reiko Hinamota, which we're gonna get to in just a little bit as well. I'm gonna explain that whole situation if you don't know it already. There's a Spanish fly, and Akami's in complete control. Akari has no idea where she is, and I completely understand why. It's head scissors. And Godsong have done the smart thing here, and they have isolated Akari throughout this matchup. They have not allowed her to make very many tags. Look out. Akari up top going for the moonsault, but nobody home. Got nothing but the mat and then a double axe handle for her efforts. And now Crystal's tagged back in. Akami trying to stand, but she's able to capitalize. But can she get her in the corner? No. Crystal was fighting it and finally gets out of that. And a big-time stunner. Not wasting time into the cover, but again, Hiromi right there. I think the mistake they're making is they're making pinfalls too close to the other's corner. And that cannot happen in a matchup this important. There's a tag. Akari back in and a shot to the midsection. Very basic, and then a leg sweep. And now Akari's trying to go up top. Looking for something, but she wasted a little too much time. Hiromi got tagged in before she could dive. And now a tiger suplex dropping her on the back of her head. And now Hiromi looking for something. Beautiful moonsault. What a moonsault. Oh, but Akari gets the ropes. Hand on the bottom rope, able to break that. Even as Crystal was there to break the pin up on her end. And now out goes Crystal. And Hiromi working on Akari's leg. And Godsong continuing to maintain the pressure. There's a missile drop kick. And now stop right to the arm. Akari's in trouble. Moonsault, nobody home. And now, oh man. Akari just swatted her down, just speared her down. And then a forearm right to the face. Now Hiromi trying to get a little breather here. But gets her legs swept. And now tag in to Crystal. Frequent tags by, I think that's been the story. Frequent tags by the Carnival. And isolation by Godsong. Two different strategies, but they both can work. And now Crystal upset that Akami was able to break that pin up. Stomps down on Hiromi's arm. And now she's going to do it a second time. Just trying to break down Hiromi in any way possible. Akari's back in. Knee. And a second one. Oh, but a kick. Able to get out of that. And another corkscrew moonsault. And now Akami tagged back in. Akari's up. And she realized, no. At least not in time. Kick. Punch. Another kick. Got the arms butterflied and drops it with the suplex. And this is where Akami is at her best. Shining Wizard. Or Insecurity, excuse me. Fans are kind of split on who they want to win this match. Half of them are cheering for Godsong, and half of them are cheering for the Carnival. And there's that roundhouse kick a second time. And she is nowhere near her corner. So Crystal would have to jet over to the other side to break that up, break a pin up if there was one. There's another enziguri. And Akari rolling to the floor. Remember, in DCA's tag team matches, there are no countouts, but you can be disqualified if you stay in the ring for too long. And it looks like Crystal and Hiromi are rekindling their little rivalry as Crystal got stun gunned off the apron. And now Akari's got to take it all by herself right now, which she's more than capable of doing. Oh, missed the stun guy. And oh my goodness! It's like a mule kick to the back of the head. She mule kicked her in the back of the head and it's over. Wow. Hiromi with a heads up move that I don't think Akari saw coming at all. Look at this. Some of the action here. And you'll see that. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a moment. Hiromi ducked out of the way of Akari's drop kick. And in turn, as Hiromi was getting up, watch this. Boom! Just as Akari was getting up, Hiromi with the heads up move to kick Akari in the back of the head, and that was it. I don't even think Hiromi was intending for that to happen, but it happened, and now Godsong have some momentum for a future opportunity at the tag team titles.
So you may see our future among the gods. Take in the sacrament we drink and know what you really are. So we fight and we pray, so we don't bear the pain, no, we won't bear the shame of falling down again. This will burn the decay, so we don't bear the pain, no, we won't bear the shame of falling down again.
Welcome back to Wildcats. I said earlier about what happened on the last episode. This is the scene when Dani Rojas beat Heather Ray to become the new DCA Diamonds Champion. She predicted it and it happened. And now we will hear from the new Diamonds Champion, the God of Yara herself, Dani Rojas. Dani making it clear she will be a fighting champion despite what people might think of her. She says, if you earn the right to face me, I will take you on anytime, anywhere. Of course, like I said, the former champion Heather Ray, her name is in the running to be a part of the Doomsday Chamber match for the Wildcats title at Cyberchase. So if you click the link below, you can see that voting process. You can pick 5 people to enter that chamber, because the top 5 are going to get into the chamber and challenge Eve for the title. And speaking of women who want to earn a shot at the Diamonds title, here comes Allenby Martin, former Rising Star champion when it was the Rising Star title. Of course, it got rebranded to the Diamonds title recently. So you know she's going to want another shot, especially considering that whole thing where you can't challenge for the belt again. It's technically still a thing, but it's kind of a loose thing now. So, but the fact that you can't challenge again, it's kind of a loose thing now. But we'll explain that at some point. But here's a woman who really wants a shot, I'm sure, for that championship. The #1 angel, Chloe Jane Ulrich. We've seen her a number of times here in DCA. And right now, she wants to get to a title opportunity. And a win here tonight will get her very close to that as well. But to do it, she's going to have to go through a former champion in her own right, in Allenby Martin. Not saying it's impossible, but it can happen. And CJU has shown herself to be very impressive here on the Wildcats roster over the last number of months since she debuted. Ashley rings the bell, and we are underway with this one-on-one match between Chloe Jane Ulrich and Allenby Martin. And thank you again, folks, for joining us. And if you can, do me a favor and please hit the like button. It helps us in the algorithm for YouTube. And hit the bell for the notifications. Into the cover off the German suplex, only a 2 count. And if you want to help us out just a little bit more, go over and check out the Patreon page. It's just $5 a month if you want to do it. If you just want to join basic, it's absolutely free to just join. You can see listen to all my episodes of the Flowcast and other content are on there. Really great stuff. Going to add some more stuff in 2025. Just a little extra way you can help out the channel if you want to do so. Completely obligational. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it would help certainly. And it would be greatly, greatly appreciated if you do. So thank you so much. And you get a shout out at the end of the video, which is nice. But there's not going to be no shouting out here. CJU and Allenby Martin just want to win and get closer to a title opportunity, as now you see German suplex by CJU. Into the cover. 2 count, no. And if you're wondering where Allenby's tag team partner Aki Starlight is, I have no idea. She just disappeared recently. She was there. We saw her in a tag match in the tournament, but after the tournament, from what I understand, Aki just walked out. And she just told Allenby to hold down the fort and she'll be back, and she hasn't been back since. And we don't know where she is. I mean, she's always been an enigma, that Aki Starlight, but Allenby, I'm sure, does not mind holding down the fort if she has to. As you see, doing so right now, taking on CJU in what's been a very competitive match so far. Because both women understand the assignment. They understand that a win tonight can get them one step closer to potentially challenging Dani Rojas for the Diamonds Championship. There's no missing the drop kick. Allenby now trying to take advantage, and she does with a belly-to-belly suplex. A lot of people seem to forget Allenby is a former champion here in DCA. She's also a former champion in New Dawn. So it's not like she doesn't have the credentials, but don't count CJU out either. She's been very tenacious. She's very driven. She wants an opportunity. And if she wins tonight, either of these women, if they win tonight, it will mean so much to their careers and so much moving forward when it comes to a potential opportunity at the Diamonds Championship. There's another double foot stomp that's worked very well for CJU in this contest, and another one trying to drive the air out of Allenby, which is a very smart move if you ask me. Drop kick. And now Irish whip into the corner. Went for something there, but Allenby able to get out of it. And now more strikes by Allenby and a big boot. Again, don't sell Allenby short. You can talk about her Pokemon collection and all that, but when it comes down to it, she is a very, very amazing athlete, as you can see right there, taking CJU down, diving all the way to the floor. She can get it done between the ropes. As now, kicked away. And going for something there, maybe that double foot stomp again, but gets a knee to the face instead. And I'm sure this is what Allenby's been waiting on. She's been waiting on an opportunity just like this one to showcase what she can do in the ring, but it's not going to be easy when you got someone like CJU in there who wants the exact same opportunity, who wants to prove herself. Went for something there, but look at this. Allenby caught her and suplexes her out of the ring. And now, double axe handle. Simple but effective there. Rolls through. And CJU catches her with a flapjack. And she got all of it too. Counts up to 3 on the outside. I don't think either woman wants to stay out there too long. And now back inside the ring. CJU doesn't want to count out. She wants to win this match straight up. And I can admire that. I can respect that. I think both of these women will want that same thing. And now in the corner. What's Allenby thinking? Scoop slam. Now onto Brett's rope. The most dangerous rope. What's she thinking? Big shoulder tackle. Just took her down with ease, and then a shot right to the back. And Allenby, for a clothesline, gets kicked in the face. And a Spanish fly. Very innovative by CJU into the cover, but it's not enough to get 3. And again, both of these women want to get one step closer to potentially challenging Dani Rojas for the Diamonds Championship. You heard Dani earlier. She said if you earn the opportunity, you can get a title match. And definitely if one of these two wins here tonight, you can say that they earned it. There's a 2 count no. It's all a matter of who can get that win. And another kick to the face. Another cover. 1, 2. No. Again, just a 2 count. And deep down, oh my God, the spear. Forget what I was going to say. There's a spear out of nowhere, but it's not enough. And that's got to be disheartening for Allenby. She nearly tore in half with that spear, but it wasn't enough for the 3. And at this point, you have to be asking, or at least she has to be asking, what is it going to take to put CJU away? With the odds of getting a Diamonds title shot more and more likely with each passing second, with how much these 2 women are coming out here and proving themselves. Every second counts, every maneuver counts. Like this one, super kick to the side of the head. And now it's CJU on Brett's rope and the double axe handle. Very apropos, if you will. And now, forearm, back to that big kick to the side of the head. Again. Into the cover. This might be it right here. No, it is not. And now it's CJU who has to be asking what more does she have to do. In the corner. No. Knee to the midsection. And now Allenby looking for something. Missed the clothesline. CJU running in. Going for the roll through. Double foot stomp again. That has been very effective throughout this matchup. And there's the roundhouse kick. Now can CJU take advantage of this? There's the splash! And caught her while she was getting up. And that may have done a lot more damage than just doing it on her back or on her midsection. But can she, I was going to say, can she capitalize? It doesn't look like it. There's a jackknife powerbomb by Allenby. That's a move that I did not expect out of her arsenal, but it is effective nonetheless. Into the corner with the Irish whip. Now up top. What's she thinking here? She's looking for the most overused move in VW today, the superplex. And she got all of it. And the fans here in Nashville are loving every minute of it. Allenby, what's this? Oh, I thought she was going to go to a tribute to Aki with the Starlight Buster, but instead she's holding her up for a delayed vertical suplex. Showing off that strength that she's acquired over the last few years. This is not the same bubbly Allenby that you know of. There's a cover off the spine buster, but only get 2 count. This isn't the same bubbly personality that you've known for so many years in Allenby. She is a more well-rounded competitor. There's a Lamachi Straw cradle. And CJU couldn't get the 3. Gets the dropkick swatted away. Boot swatted away. And now, oh, wait a minute. She's got her caught in the Dragon Sleeper. And Allenby did not even see it coming. She's got it locked in. She's close to the ropes, but she just can't reach it. She's trying to reach down, but when she does, it makes CJU crank back even harder on this Dragon Sleeper, so it's only hurting Allenby. It's not really helping her. And yeah, that's it. It's over. Like I said, every time she tried to reach for the ropes, it just gave Chloe more momentum, more leverage to crank back on that head and neck, and that was it. And when you want to talk about somebody getting momentum heading into a potential Diamonds title match, you got to think of CJU after a win like that. But there are so many other women back there, like a Maxine Rose, for example, who may want a shot just as badly as CJU does. And there's that Dragon Sleeper that I mentioned. And notice when she tried to reach for the ropes, when Allenby tried to reach for the ropes, there it is. She cranked and she got more leverage to crank back even harder. And it only hurt Allenby more than it helped her, especially with the angle that CJU had. And Allenby, with nowhere to go, had no choice but to tap out. And Chloe with an impressive victory here tonight. And she could have just earned herself a title match in Dani's mind if Dani felt impressed by that performance. I certainly was.
Jones from Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage, and I'm proud to announce my new Steph Curry Chicken Playoff Special. It's a whole chicken drenched in a spicy curry sauce. Then I throw it at you from 27 feet away. Splash! Now friends, you may ask yourself, how come we ain't got no LeBron meal? Well, what has LeBron ever done for Toby? At least Steph is out there representing my jingle. LeBron too busy pushing Kieva. Hell, I ain't seen a brother get so much attention for a Korean cow since Rodney King. And now you can enjoy a spicy curry chicken or family foot rub at home with my new Jones Spicy Curry Barbecue and Foot Rub Chicken Sauce, wherever fine sauces are sold.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
And I guess there it is, folks. Kieva Andrews with, I guess what she would say is an explanation as to the shocking events of last episode where she attacked Carmen Cortez with a rebel yell. And you know for a fact that this thing isn't over. And you know for a fact also that Annie Cortez wants to get her hands on Kieva at some point, and it will happen at some point, that's for sure. Especially, I know for a fact Carmen's going to want a shot at her too. But right now, speaking of tag team action, we're going to get a preview right here of the tag team title match at Cyberchase. These two, Kayla on the left and Brie George on the right, Sugar Cast, two of the most influential women in the game, especially that woman right there, SVR Sugar herself, a legend in this business, and her best friend Brie George right there on the ropes with the hoodie. Sugar Cast, who debuted at DCA Revelations with a bang and made their intentions clear to the Succubus Club that they wanted a title match Succubus Club said, not so fast. Just because you two are popular and all doesn't mean you just waltz in and get a title match. You got to earn it. And guess what? They earned it. They went through the tournament. They beat all the teams. And now at Cyberchase, they get the shot. And you get to choose the stipulation on what match they're going to compete in. And I will tell you those stipulations in a moment. But there is one half of the Wildcats Tag Team Champions herself, Amy Lynn. And there you see the title belt. A Succubus Club design, if you will. And Amy Lynn, who many people say is kind of the mastermind behind most of the planning of the Succubus Club. And there you see her partner, Betsy, chair shot right behind her. Betsy, of course, a two-time Wildcats Tag Team Champion. Amy Lynn with that championship belt right now. But she's no stranger to teaming, and she's no stranger to factions. But I think this might be her most dominant run since she was Wildcats champion. Remember, she is a former Wildcats champion. Let's not forget that. And she's got all the skills to be a future one if she wants to. But right now, she is a part of probably the most dominant group outside of the Lotus Collective on this roster, and that is the Succubus Club. Betsy and Amy are the tag team champions. Of course, Beatrix Decker, the current goddess champion, who's been haunted, if you will, by Nicole Natasha, who was attacked on the last episode by Noah's girlfriend, Noah Liger. And we all know why that was. But it's not about Beatrix right now. It's about Amy Lynn and Brie George. And Brie is one to show Amy Lynn that mother does know best in this matchup right here. Oh my God, what a headbutt. She might have knocked her socks off with that one. There's two, and no. That could have been an early win right there. And Brie trying to get her to get up. This is going to be a fight. I can guarantee you that. This is going to be a brawl. As you can see, both women just striking away at each other. Back and forth we go. And Brie able to counter, but now Amy Lynn countering. And Amy Lynn with the palm strike sends mother down to the mat. And a drop kick. Into the cover. Ashley trying to check the shoulders. 1, 2, no. And Amy getting a little frustrated. I believe that Amy and Betsy are kind of frustrated in general because they didn't want Sugarcast anywhere near the tag team titles, but now they don't have a choice. Now they have to get in the ring with them at Cyberchase with the titles on the line. And the four match stipulations that you can decide on are a TLC tag team match, a standard ladder match, a tornado tag falls count anywhere match, or a tornado steel cage match. Those are the four choices you have to vote on for this tag title match at Cyberchase. And remember, like I said, the voting ends January 1st, 2025. So when the clock strikes midnight on that night, then that's it. So 12... Wait a minute, cover. 1, 2, no. So basically, we're going to do it like that. So for you on the West Coast, everybody, it's going to be, it's going to end either at midnight your time or 9 p.m. your time. So be mindful of that. There's an air raid crash by Brie in the cover. 2, no. So if you want your stipulation or your opponents to be in the vote, got to do it soon. Missile drop kick, swat out of the way. And now Amy got the leg and a dragon screw leg whip. Both of these women are very accomplished in singles competition, so this does not shock me that this match is being as competitive as it's been, but at the same time, at Cyberchase, there won't be any singles action. It's going to be them and their partner for the tag team titles. There's another drop kick. Drop kick. What am I talking about? A suplex. As now, look out. Oh, nope. Missing the clothesline. Amy Lynn with a right hand. And, oh, wait, Amy looking for something there. Air raid crash neck breaker. Trying to one-up Brie. 2. Only 2. And now Brie with an open hand shot. And another one. And another one. And there's a deep 6 by Brie. And Brie once again telling Amy to get up. Telling her to fight. Saying, is that the best you got? Is that all you got? I thought you were this tough champion. And Amy saying, yes I am, hit me. And that's exactly what she's trying to do. Not missing that right there. Uh-oh, look out. Knee. And now, kick to the midsection. And a kick to the top of the head. And now, up top. And the leg drop, nobody home. Oh, look at this. Amy Lynn. Wow! Float over into the Liger bomb and just a 2 count. And drops her. Cover. 1, 2, no. Once again, just a 2 count. And another dragon screw. Into the leg whip. And now look out. Amy gonna work on that leg a little bit more with the stretch muffler. Time-tested maneuver here by Amy Lynn. Working on the legs of Brie, not allowing her any escape until right then. And Brie now trying to come back with strikes of her own. Both of these women are prolific strikers, to be certain. And Amy now going right to work, Brie going right to work on Amy. And now top rope. Nope. Thought better of it. Shot to the face, forearm. And now look out. Brie, oh my goodness. Brie got caught with a huge uppercut. As you can see, Amy now is in complete control. Up top, missile drop kick to the face. But Amy got rocked as well. We already saw one person get rocked pretty hard with a missile drop kick, springboard style. Thankfully, it didn't happen to Amy Lynn right there. And drops her with the knee. Cover. Ashley trying to check the shoulders. There's 2 and no. And Amy again getting a little frustrated. That's the elbow drop. Brie now running in. And Meteora. Now up top. What's she looking for? Right hand. And Another Meteora. This time going in for the cover. 1, 2, no. It's been an incredible matchup here tonight, and we're still not done. Our main event is coming up as Morgan, Reincroft, and Saber will finally get in the ring one-on-one. And more strikes by Brie, sending Amy into the corner. Now off the ropes. What's she thinking here? Went for something, but got a kick to the midsection for her efforts. And a drop kick. And another drop kick. And this is where Amy Lynn is in firm control. Oh, what's this? Moonsault! Split-legged moonsault by Amy Lynn. I'm telling you, this woman is ultra talented, as you can see. There's a drop kick again. You may not like her attitude, and you may not like the way she goes about. Oh, wait a minute. Kayla's up on the apron. And it allows Brie to get a backstabber. And now, look out. Drives her down with the elbow. And now up top. Brie with the double axe handle. Crowd is on their feet. Look out, elbows. Right to the back of the head. And another one. And Brie's in trouble. Or excuse me, Amy's in trouble. Brie's in control. Kick to the face. Double foot stomp. Cover. 1, 2, no. And now off the ropes. Went for the PK again. Nobody home. Amy with a clothesline. Off the ropes. And got caught with a flapjack. And now running in. Drop kick avoided by Amy Lynn. Amy Lynn running in. Amy Lynn with a head scissors. Or excuse me, a body scissors. And another shote. And Amy's rolling here. Slams her down with the gourd buster. Into the cover. 1, 2, no. Of course, you see on her trunks it says the Looking Glass. That's Amy's subgroup with Ovanna, Morgan, and Selena Zeta. Of course, we saw Selena lose to Miyako for the Fever Championship recently, and Ovanna returning on the same show to only get confronted by Nova Cain, who we heard from earlier tonight. Oh my God, what a tornado kick. There's 2, and that 2.5. Brie able to get the shoulder up, and clearly Amy Lynn is not happy about it. And now off the ropes. What's she thinking here? Head scissors again. No, counter with a knee. And now Brie getting that drop kick swatted away, or rolled away from exactly. Amy now with a jackknife pin. There's 2, and no. Again, back and forth these ladies go. And oh my God, what a back fist. Ran right into the back fist. There's the cover. There's 2, and no. It is not enough. And I'm telling you, if this is the kind of resiliency we're going to get from both of these ladies at Cyberchase, just imagine how it's going to be when their tag team partners are in the mix, as now Brie has got her in a fireman's carry position, and a landslide from the middle row. Into the cover. There's 2, and no, again, not enough. As this crowd is hyped up tonight. I'm telling you, folks, DCA is getting hotter and hotter as it's getting colder and colder outside in some places. And it's only going to get hotter from here if history is any indication, as we're getting closer and closer to our mid-season finale redemption And you know how... And you know exactly how wild it can get around that time. And now Amy up top again. What's she thinking? Swanton, nobody home. Nobody home for the Swanton. And now more elbows. And now Brie once again trying to punish Amy Lynn, for lack of a better word. And PK into the double foot stomp. And now more stomping. Brie now has got her by the hair or by the neck, one of the two. Going for this again. Just trying to continue to wear her out. And into the moonsault. Cover. 1, 2. Again, just 2. And at some point, you got to wonder if these women are asking themselves, what more is it going to take? What more do they have to do? Uh-oh, wait a minute. What's this? Oh, my God. Neck breaker while she was draped on the top rope. And not enough again. If you ever doubt the resiliency of Amy Lynn, just look at this match and it'll tell you a whole different story. There's a butterfly suplex. And went for the super kick. Nobody home. Brie able to catch it. Oh, kick. And then the body scissors roll through again. And neck breaker. And Amy feeling herself, but she doesn't realize Brie is right behind her. And knee to the back. Look out. Perfect moonsault. Picture perfect. 2. No. I don't know what the heck Betsy's doing on that other side of the road of the ring. She's clearly not happy. And now Brie up. Look at this, up to the tippy top, and a Frankensteiner from the tippy top. Not Tiffy. That's not the tippy top. That's something completely different. Don't worry about it. Now, Brie running in, but no, gets caught with a jawbreaker. And drop kick, nobody home. And now Brie with a Luthes press. And there's the back fist again. And my God, just dropped her with it. And now Brie just trying to think of what she wants to do next to try and put this away. But at some point, it's got to come down to who wants it more. There's a tornado DDT. And now, Brie up top. Leg drop, she got it. Kind of ironic considering the circumstances regarding Ovanna, but there's a 2 count. And now another roll through. Amy catching her though. Irish whip and flapjack. And now Amy, look out. What's she thinking here? Oh! Brie rolled out of the way. Brie now. What's she thinking here? Run through, and the knee. Amy doesn't know what to do. There's a double knee to the midsection and a second one. And now look out, split-legged moonsault. Just what Amy did earlier, except she hit it dead on. There's two, and again, just a 2 count. I cannot wait for that match at Cyberchase at this point because both women are giving it everything they have right here. And now what is this? Amy Lynn got her a butterfly backbreaker. That's something new out of her arsenal. Delayed butterfly backbreaker, but no. Once again, another kick out. And at some point, Amy's going to have to try and hit the last shot. If she hits it, it's done. Double foot stomp, nobody home. Brie now with a roll through. Cover. 2. No, you can hear Betsy slamming her hand on the mat, telling Amy to kick out. Oh, there's another shote. And now Amy again rolling her through. And another shote. How many of those did she hit in this match? I mean, I guess she's going to. And Brie wants more. And she's going to get it. Brie now caught the leg into a German suplex. My God. What a match. And we still have a main event to go, by the way. There's a crossbody. And now, crucifix pin by Brie. There's 2. No. And another elbow to the back of the head. Went for the moonsault. Amy well out of the way. And now Amy going for this float over Liger bomb again. 1. Only a 1 count this time. And Brie is right back up. Brie is right back up. And now look out. Flapjack again. But Brie's back up. And Amy is wondering what else she has to do. Another shote, missing the elbow drop though. Brie running in now. Again with that roll through. Into the cover. Got the legs hooked, but not enough for 3. And a clothesline out of the ring. And now, Brie looking to capitalize with a suicide dive. This has been a hell of a match. And we are closing in on the end of the year as well. And both of these women want to start off 2025 as tag team champion, but only one of them are going to get it done. Oh my God, Ashley's down. Ashley is down after that contact with the spear, and she's back up, thankfully. Brie trying to check on her, but Amy hits the last shot. Brie had no idea. The last shot, there's 2, and Brie kicks out anyway. And now Kayla's up on the apron. I did not think Brie was going to kick out of that last shot. There's a crucifix a bit again. 2, no. And now, missing that. Brie running in. Oh, wait, Brie gets caught. There's a pinfall. There's 2, and 2.5. And now, crossbody, nobody home. Brie now. Look out. No. Again, another last shot. That's the second one. 2. And again, Brie kicks out. I can't remember the last time. I can't remember the last time anyone kicked out of 2, but Kieva 91 caught her out of nowhere. There's 2. It is over. Wow. What a match. I gotta say it right here. These 2 women beat the hell out of each other. And again, this is just my estimation. If this is what we're gonna get at Cyberchase between these 2, then what a match. And you get to vote on the stipulations, folks. Are we looking here at the next Wildcats Tag Team Champions in Sugarcast? Will their prediction of dominating the division come true after Cyberchase? It may be up to you to decide that. Amber Stevens clearly with a lot on her mind and a lot she has to think about, especially considering her loss to Christy Montero at First Light. And that loss, as a matter of fact, kept her out of the vote to be in the Wildcats title match at Cyberchase. So, I mean, what more can you say? Amber's got something she's got to think about. But right now, speaking of something to think about, we have this match. Saber, who has, for lack of a better word, has been frustrated. And she's felt like she hasn't been getting opportunities. But you know what? Completely honest with you, how many more opportunities does she need to get that she's kind of squandered? You know, I've tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. I've tried to, you know, be diplomatic, but at the same time, there comes a point where you just got to think to yourself, you know, you've tried, and you did try. You endorsed her early on. But if all she's going to do is continue to say that she hasn't been getting opportunities and yet she's the one who's been squandering them, there's only so much you can take. And speaking of somebody who's not squandered their opportunities, the longest reigning Wildcats champion in this company's history, Morgan Reincroft, is here. A Morgan Reincroft who no doubt wants to be a champion again here in DCA. A Morgan Reincroft who, by the way, is also in the vote for the Wildcats championship match at Cyberchase. And if she ends up in that match, this could be a huge favorite in winning the whole thing. But of course, there's another aspect to this. There's another person in the vote, which is a returning champion on the brand. Any champion, by the way. So there's a mystery entrant, more or less. And if you want to see who that mystery entrant is and you want them in the chamber, it's up to you to vote. But right now, it's all about this match right here. It's all about these two women who have no doubt had a lot to say about each other. And this is our main event. As Morgan's not wasting any time in our main event, it is Morgan Reincroft versus Saber. By the way, wait a minute, Saber with a jackknife pin early, one. No. By the way, Saber is not signed to DCA. She is here on a per appearance basis. Of course, her actual home is the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance, but she is here in DCA for a short period of time, mostly to settle this grudge with Morgan Reincroft more than anything else. Saber just wants to get a pin here as quickly as possible, and I don't blame her, considering that Saber attacked Morgan Reincroft after her match at Revelations. Or excuse me, it wasn't Revelations. It was at Proving Ground. As now, look out. Working on the arm. It stomps down on it. And Morgan has been PO'd ever since. There's two, no. And it's really only because Saber feels like Morgan has been getting more opportunities than Saber has. Basically, she's been getting more opportunities here than Saber has been getting in WWA. And, you know, I don't really believe that in any stretch of the imagination. But that's how she feels. By the way, I believe it was Revelations when she got attacked. Morgan did by Saber. So this has been going on for a while now. And Saber has now got to pay for what she's done. Because it was after the match with Haley Jonas when she got attacked by Saber. Now look at this. Texas Cloverleaf. Locked in. And Morgan with those long, those thick legs. It's kind of hard for Saber to fully lock that in, which is why Morgan's having a better time crawling to the ropes right now. And she gets there. And ladies and gentlemen, while I have a moment in the action to tell you about the next episode of Wildcats, the matches have been signed. Some of the matches you will see have been signed. Andy Jaden. I gotta get used to that. Don't worry, I'll get used to it. Andy Jaden wanted a match to get ready because she's also in the vote for the Wildcats title, and she wants to earn your vote. So she wanted a match, and she's going to get it on the next episode against one half of the Hated Gates in Lexi Gates. So that should be a very interesting contest. Also, the match has been made. It is a huge match, and literally and figuratively, Celeste Amira and Jamie Fury for the first time ever is going to take place also on the next episode. And a return match in the sense of a returning Wildcat is coming back to action. Danny Gibbons will be back against Beryl Bedlam. And we saw those two stare each other down on the last episode. There's a couple off the knee by Saber and only a 2. So that is a huge match. And speaking of huge matches, wait a minute. Hold that thought right there. Delayed Regal Plex, only 2. Speaking of a huge match, our main event for the next episode of Wildcats. If you didn't think Beryl and Danny was big enough, this is a big match right here. It will be Suzuka of the Lotus Collective taking on Vanessa Price. That's right, Vanessa Price and Suzuka for the first time ever is happening on the next episode of Wildcats, and you know the winner of that match will be front of the pack for a Fever Championship match with Miyako Yukimura. And that is all taking place on the final Wildcats, not just of the year, but the final Wildcats before Cyberchase. As you see Saber going to work on Morgan Reincroft and sending her all the way out. And now Saber going back to work on Morgan, which is a smart idea if you think about it. Saber just riling up this crowd. And I don't blame this crowd for not really liking Saber very much. Her attitude's been left a lot to be desired in recent months. And now Morgan getting back in the ring, but just ran into more strikes by Saber, and now going up top. And she thinking here, went for the moonsault, but nobody home. And now it's Morgan's turn to come back. butt. And went for a clothesline. Saber off the rope. Big kick to the face. Into the cover. There's two, and Morgan getting her hand on the bottom rope. That's kind of a rookie mistake there by Saber. Not checking her ring positioning. Morgan now. Look out. Went for a butterfly suplex, but it gets countered. And went for the elbow, nobody home. Morgan running in now. Morgan going for a clothesline, nobody home. Back fist, nobody home. Both women going back and forth here, obviously. And now, crossbody, but Morgan was a little short on it. And now, Saber going right back to work with a flying elbow. Cover again by Saber. There's two and no. And now out of the ring goes Morgan Reincroft. Saber clearly in control. And back inside. And now Saber up top. What's she thinking? Waiting for Morgan to get up to her feet here. And went for the savate kick, but Morgan's able to step out of the way. Morgan now got her a side slam into a backbreaker. And a knee to the face. And now, now it's Morgan who misses. And Saber with a slam. Almost like a pirate's plunge. And just a 2 count. And Saber clearly frustrated. Again, thank you guys for joining me for another episode of Wildcats. We appreciate it always. The support, the likes, the comments. We like it all. And if you can, speaking of likes, I just ask once again, please, to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you have not, and hit the bell for all notifications. There's a cover off the Power Slam 2 and no. And if you want to give just a little bit more help for the channel, you can go over to our Patreon page. It's free to follow, $5 a month. If you want extra stuff like the Flowcast and other early access content, just a little bit extra to help the channel. And of course, I always appreciate all your support and love over the last 11 years or so. It's been amazing, and we're not done yet. Don't worry about it. We're not done yet. And Saber's not done yet with that knee lift to the head of Morgan Reincroft. Up top, double foot stomp. Quickly into another cover. Hooking a leg. There's 2 and 2.5. 2 3/4. Even Ashley thought it was over, and Saber thought it was over. It was such a close call. And now she didn't pay attention to Morgan, and that's what happens. Morgan up top, nope. Able to get her way free. Morgan running in, clothesline blocked. Elbow blocked. Backbreaker into a Northern Lariat. And this has been a very back and forth match, I'll tell you that right now. It's now, wait a minute. The strength of Saber. The catcher and the ode to darkness by Saber. A slap in the face to Morgan if I've ever seen it. And it is not enough for 3. And German suplex. Missing the elbow. Missing the knee. Knee got blocked, rather. Power slam. Power slam. Elbow blocked. And now Another power slam by Morgan. And now Morgan going for a moonsault, but Saber able to roll through. And there's the back fist. Taking Morgan down. Cover, 2. And again, Saber can't put Morgan away. And you got to wonder if that frustration is going to come to her. There's the toe touch moonsault she was looking for earlier. 1, 2, no. You see that frustration clearly coming out more and more. But she can't get frustrated right now. She's got to do something to put Morgan away. And you know, she might be looking for that Oh, never mind. I was going to say she was looking for that Excalibur, but she just gave her a knee to the back of the head again. Uh-oh. Cutthroat, no. Countered. Morgan again with that combination. And a head scissors takes her down. And the senton to the spine. And now crossbody. Cover. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. And now Saber back up. Knee. Shots to the back of the head. And now follows it up with a moonsault. Nice combination by Saber. And only a 2 count again. Like I said, you may not like this woman's attitude. You may not like the way she goes about her business. You may not like the kind of accusations she's been spreading about people and about her career. But you cannot deny the talent that this woman possesses. This woman possesses, rather. There's an elbow drop by Morgan. And Saber now on the back foot. Morgan thinking twice about going up top. She doesn't want to take any unnecessary risks. Especially in a matchup this important, with Morgan trying to earn some votes for the chamber match. Went for the back fist, nobody home. Morgan now off the ropes, big clothesline. And she also wants to get revenge on Saber for everything that she's done, everything she said. And now more strikes. Into the corner. Morgan now has got her up. And now went for the head scissors, the Frankensteiner, and got nothing. And what's this? Jesus! Elbow drop to the spine. 2. No. And I'm getting something in my headset right now that after this match, somebody has requested some time to speak after this match. I don't know who it is, but somebody has requested time to speak after this match is over. There's the Ode to Darkness. That's how it's done. There's 2, and it's not 3. And now Morgan's the one asking herself, what is it going to take? And I think maybe it might take the spear, but she ran in and got caught with a European clutch. European clutch, and no, not enough. Morgan able to slip by, missing the clothesline. There's the back fist. And Saber is saying it's over. If she hits Excalibur, this one is done. Oh, but Morgan felt it coming and gave her some elbows. Went for the shoulder tackle. Nobody home. Morgan in trouble. Uh-oh. What is Saber thinking here? She's got her up. jackhammer. Jackhammer by Saber, and not enough again. And Saber again getting frustrated with the official. But now I think she's settling up. She's settling up for the Excalibur, her primary maneuver, and if she hits it, she's got it hooked. But no way, Morgan counters with the Poison Rana. Poison Rana and the spear. And Saber had no idea. She still doesn't have any idea. And there's a second spear. Pulling it out of the chamber at the last moment. It is over. That is the Russian Nightmare, ladies and gentlemen. Just when you thought she was out, she comes right back in. Look at this again, folks. She tried to hook it, but before she could even get there, Morgan translated it into that Poison Rana that she's known throughout the years for, then the spear, and then followed it up with a second one for the 1, the 2, and the 3. And that might have been enough for Morgan Reincroft to earn some of your votes. Do you want the Russian Nightmare in the Doomsday Chamber to potentially become a 2-time Wildcats champion? That is up to you to vote her in as one of the 5 challenge. Wait a minute. Brittany Evans is laid out backstage, folks. I don't know who that woman is. Wait, it gets a camera. We got another camera in the parking lot, and that is Laura Riot being assaulted. And it's. I can only assume that these two are the ones that have been causing all the havoc in the Bombshell Club the last few months. We wondered who it was that assaulted them at first, and it looks like they came back for seconds. I can't tell what their shirt says from all the way over here, but clearly this assault has been going on for a while on the Bombshell Club. Brittany's been laid out. Laura's being laid out now. Maxine and Mercedes are not here. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh my God! We need some help. Get some help back there right now. Okay, we're back. And we're getting some help right now for the Bombshell Club, for Brittany Evans and Laura Riot, who were just assaulted by these 2 mystery women who we tried to stop before they left the building, but They did not take any questions. They left as quickly as they came in, and we're trying to get some up. We're going to hopefully get some updates on on the Bombshell Club's condition. But as I am speaking right now, this woman who now I recognize her, that's the woman who appeared on the last episode of Wildcats at the end of the show. And I guess she's the woman who requested time to speak. Like I said, Lucinda's not here tonight, so we're just going with the flow as it is. And this woman, I guess, is going to speak. And I guess hopefully we get some answers as to what is going on with her and her connection seemingly with the Lotus Collective. And these fans clearly are not happy to see her, especially after what happened at the end of the last episode when she assumingly took out Suzumi as well. And I guess we're going to hear from her, so I guess let's do it. Let's hear what she has to say. Folks, I don't know what this means, but if it is what I think it is, then this situation just gets a whole lot more. It goes to a whole nother level, folks. We'll see you later.